Passengers thrown through the air, carriages flipping onto their sides, and survivors crawling out through emergency exits. 3 carriages overturned near Lewes, 40 people trapped, 2 seriously injured. It was 38 degrees. Britain's heatwave may have bent the tracks. Investigators are examining whether extreme heat buckled the track. At least 20 people have been taken to hospital after a Southern Rail passenger train derailed near Lewes in East Sussex, overturning 3 rear carriages and trapping dozens of passengers. The London Victoria to Eastbourne service was carrying around 150 people when it left the tracks shortly before 4 p.m. local time on August 13th. Emergency services said around 40 passengers became trapped after the final 3 carriages rolled onto their sides, with 1 sliding partway down an embankment. 2 people suffered serious injuries and were transferred to a major trauma centre, while another 18 were treated at local hospitals. Authorities confirmed there were no fatalities. Survivors described terrifying moments as the train suddenly lurched before overturning. Several passengers said they felt violent jolts moments before the derailment, with people, luggage and laptops thrown across the carriage as it rolled onto its side. Others recalled sitting in silence after the crash before screams broke out as passengers tried to understand what had happened.
"I'm just happy to be alive and that there were no fatalities on the train. Then suddenly the train picked up enormous speed. I could feel it leaning on 2 wheels, and the next thing we crashed and the whole thing rolled over."
A major emergency response followed, involving British Transport Police, Sussex Police, firefighters, ambulance crews, and 3 air ambulances. Rescuers used ladders to help passengers climb out through emergency exits before guiding them down from the overturned coaches. The incident happened during one of the hottest days of the year, with temperatures reaching more than 38 degrees Celsius in parts of southern England. Images from the scene appeared to show severely buckled rails near the derailment site, prompting questions over whether the extreme heat may have distorted the track. However, investigators have not confirmed the cause, and the Rail Accident Investigation Branch has begun a full inquiry.
We've declared a major incident and a significant emergency service response. All passengers have now been safely evacuated from the service.
Network Rail says the railway between Lewes and Haywards Heath will remain closed until at least Monday, while engineers assess the damage and investigators gather evidence. Replacement bus services have been introduced as officials work to determine exactly what caused one of Britain's most serious passenger train derailments in recent years.